Okay, everybody, welcome back to the DGS 2605 channel. We're back with our MLB Power Pros 2008 season mode with your Toronto Blue Jays. So last time we went to the 10th inning against the Texas Rangers. That game was closer than it really had any right to be. We were not coming up clutch, and Scott Olsen got himself out of a lot of, bad situations. We walk away with the win. That's all that matters. Excuse me. 6-0 now on the season against Texas. And it's funny, you look at that stat line, you think we took care of them handedly. Because we absolutely fired off for I think 5 home runs in the top of the 10th. Anyways, we got another game up here. Carlos Zambrano is going against Roy Halladay. Alright, Roy, 2.03 ERA. He is in a hitter-friendly ballpark here. I want to keep that ERA down, but we'll just let him do what he does. Heading into the game, let's look at their lineup. No one seems that highly motivated. Aurelia on our side, though, he's over the moon to be playing today. We'll do it right now because they throw out the first pitch. Okay! Blue Jays, let's play ball! Already heading into the game here. Let's see, I see the Yankees look like they closed out whoever they were playing, so that's 0-1 for division rivals, as we saw. That I noticed, at least. But hey, after last game I realized there's a lot more important things than how our division rivals do when they're like 50-something games back, all of them. Alrighty, heading into the game here. Rich Aurelia is leading off. Carlos Zambrano, a mid-6 ERA. When it's a factor 3 heading northwest. First pitch of the game. Low cutter, strike 1. You gotta wonder how much of these Rangers pitchers' ERA is just because they're pitching in a very hitter-friendly ballpark. There's a curveball, 0-2. Bam, that's one heck of a SIFB. The difference between that and the curve was roughly 20 miles an hour. Well, rounded, of course, not exactly. As really it goes down swinging. Strike 1 of Ray Durham, a 2-seam fastball. So he's got to pitch in pretty much every direction. And Durham follows through with that. That's it to Wigginton. Over to first, but it's a bad throw. Out of the dirt by Swisher, 2 away. Here's Lance Berkman. 505, 93, 213. And he hit a great 2-run shot to get us back in the game last time out. Let's see if he's got any heroics today. Game really slowing down early on. Went down to a speed of 8%. Splitters out of the zone. 1-1 count. When still a factor of 3 heading in the same direction. 1-1 from Zambrano. Low splitter. Caught the zone. 1-2 now to Lance Berkman. Lays off that 2-seamer in the dirt. It's now a 2-2 count. Even Lance Berkman, 2 away. He hits that up the middle. That's past Zambrano. That's going as the first base hit for the Jays. Lance Berkman with a single. That's going to bring up AR-15. 422, 48, 153. Ball 1 on the curveball. And he got a good hit on that SIFB. Patterson's going to run after it. Will he get it? There he goes. That's the third out of the inning. That's a good hit by Rios, though. Anyways, Jays are 0 for 1 at the top of the first. Bottom of the first coming up. And former teammates Shannon Stewart and Roy Halladay are facing off here. So let's see what Roy Halladay can do here. That's immediately under the bat of Stewart. Oh, foul. 0-1. Got him swinging on that changeup. And he hit that fastball out of the zone. Aurelia out of reach, and that's a leadoff hit for Shannon Stewart. Alright, runner on first and on away. Keep an eye on him. Here's Vizquel. And he made some great defensive plays last game. I can see, how well he was performing defensively. No wonder they don't have Jose Reyes in the lineup. But anyways, that's Aurelia out. Durham will not catch Vizquel, but we got at least one out there. There's Edgar and Torria now. Strike 1. So now, of course, Roy is righty, unlike Olsen. And honestly, this lineup didn't seem that bad to have a lefty pitcher on the mound. Anyways, Duca's there. 2 away. Throw the ball back to Doc. Get back on the mound. There's Wigginton. Keep an eye on Vizquel. Because you never know when they might want to steal. Strike 1. Very nice fastball low. He's taken off. Out of the zone, Loduca throws it, and he's got him easy. Beautiful throw by Loduca. He's been making some excellent plays behind the plate. Over to second base. Alright, Rangers are 0 for 1 after the bottom of the first. Top of the second coming up. Long Gone Braun is leading off against Carlos Zambrano. Strike one on the two-seamer. That curveball was way out of there, but still gave it a shot. 0-2 now. Laid well off of that one. 1-2. Braun hits that. That was up and in on him. Easily over to first. 1 away. Didn't quite have enough on it to get to the outfield. Here's Michael Owen now. 528. 63, 146. He's 4 RBI short of the 150 mark. Strike one. We're going to see if maybe he can even get to 200. It's going to be one. He'll need one heck of a 2-month stretch. Strike two on the high splitter. Back-to-back 0-2 counts to Blue Jays hitters. Here's Zambrano again. Cutter too low. 1-2. That one's out of there. 2-2. Got him, jammed him there. He took a heck of a swing. Easily goes back to the outfield there, and even the wind can't force that over. 2 away. Here's Luke Scott. 97 RBIs, 392 average. Ball one. That slider just had a bit too much movement on it. 1-0. That cutter could have gone for strike one. And splitter as well in the zone. 2-1 now. And he got him bent on the skinnier part of the bat, just missed the zone. Sweet spot of the bat, but it's falling for a base hit. Luke Scott on board with a single. That'll bring up Paulo Duca, 387, 2070. Strike one, that curveball, I thought it had a bit more movement on it. Stayed in the zone, 0-1. They're keeping an eye on Scott. Pierzynski is a good defensive catcher. Ball one, that gets away from him. He recovers it, but Scott's going to take an easy jog to second base there. Count is even at 1-1. And Loduca smacks that to center field. Will it get by Patterson? He's there for it. That's the end of the inning. It's another well-hit ball caught by Patterson to end the inning. Jays are 0 for 2 after the top of the second. Heading to the bottom of the second. 4-5-6, part of the Rangers lineup. Wigginton taking technically the same at bat, but it had to end last time because of the caught stealing. First pitch went out to Lowell. He's Swisher now. Missed that cutter, strike one. Took that change up. 0-2 now. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. Very nice. That was really borderline pitch, too. He might have even got him looking. Here's Pierzynski. That one's hit in the dirt. Durham goes back on it. Over to Berkman. That ends the inning. So, 3 up and 3 down in the bottom of the second for the Rangers. Top of the third coming up. Last batter in Toronto's lineup. Curtis Granderson is leading off. 430, 65, 144. I believe he went last time out, but he might have gotten a single at the very end. Strike one on the SIFB. That's hit down the line off the bottom of the bat. Wigginton over. Grandy's got some speed. Just got him. 1 away. Here's Richard Rilia. 0 for 1. Went down swinging. Tell you what. You can take power swings. I just want you to get the ball in play. Strike one on the cutter. Closer to Aurelia's side of the plate. 0-1. Cutter way in the dirt. 1-1. Aurelia hits that. Hit a foul. This is the count on Brano once. 1-2. Aurelia puts that in play. Swisher over to first. Steps on the bag. 2 away. Here's Durham. 0 for 1 with a grounder. Strike one. Bottom right slider. Durham hits that to left field. One bounce to Stewart. Man on first, 2 away. Here's Berkman, who is 1 for 1 with a single of his own tonight. Hit that middle first pitch, and he's got himself his second hit. Runners are on first and second now with 2 outs. Here's Rios with the man on deck. I think we'll just let him contact swing here. Strike 1 on the 2-seamer. Just high on that 2-seamer for ball 1. That was a huge break there. Rios pushes that to right field, but Pagan is there. That ends the inning. A lot of fly balls to end innings here. It's been that for the 3 top innings for the Jays. We're 0 for 4 now. Heading to the bottom of the 3rd. 7-8-9 part of the lineup. Here's Corey Patterson. He hits that first pitch. That's going to make it to the shallow outfield for a base hit. Limits it to a single. That's the 2nd base hit of the night for the Rangers. Here's Damian Easley. Why do I keep calling him that? So strike 2. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. 1 away. Here's Pagan. Strike 1. That's it off. You know what? Tell you what, do this. So I thought we might be able to get the double play. Actually, it probably would have been better if how he was running to just catch it. But you just call that by ear. Top of the lineup again. Here's Shannon Stewart. Strike 1, a 50-50 pitch went our way. 0-1. Cutter makes it 0-2. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. What a curveball. That ends the inning. So they don't even get a runner in scoring position there. Doc does his business. They're 0 for 2. We're 0 for 4. Top of the 4th coming up. 5, 6, 7 part of the Jays lineup. There's Braun 0 for 1 with a grounder. Batting perfectly .500. And Braun smokes that. He smokes a foul. You know, some Braun was looking at thinking he's lucky that's still in tie game at 0. Splitter inside, ball 1. Oh, and that slider caught Braun. That's a pop-up to Easley. Braun almost made it to first base, but it's 1 away. Here's Lowell, 0 for 1 with a fly out. 527, 63, 146. Strike 1 on the curve. Strike 2 on the slider. Here's the 0-2. I was expecting a slider, got me with the 2-seamer. Here's a 3-pitch strikeout for Zambrano. Now here's Luke Scott with a hit of his own already tonight. And Scott read that curveball well. That's going to deep left. Will it make it there off the wall? We're going to keep him on first. So another hit for Luke Scott. Here's Loduco for 1 with a liner. Strike 1, low left cutter. Loduca smokes that above easily, and that's going to make it all the way to the outfield. Patterson relays it, but we have runners on the corners now. This is a big moment for Curtis Granderson here. Take a timeout. Pitch number 50 is coming across the plate. I think he's due for a mistake. Just wait on it. Pitch 50 is SIFB for strike 1 to Granderson. But he pulls that. Amazing dive by Damian Easley, and that gets the out. Damian Easley just saved the game there. Well, he saved at least 1 run. But now we are 0 for 6. I don't know what's going on here. While the Rangers are 0 for 2. Bottom of the 4th, it's 2-3-4, excuse me, part of the Rangers lineup. Doc's ERA is right at 2. Strike 1, bottom left, bottom right, excuse me. Swinging on that changeup, that was in the zone. 0-2. He pulls that just out of Berkman's reach. There's the 3rd hit for the Jays, for the Rangers, excuse me, against the Jays, I should say. When it's moved down to a factor of 2, still heading in the same direction. Keep an eye on Vizquel. Ball 1, missed a little too low. Strike 1 there. Keep an eye on him again. Nice cutter for strike 2, 1-2 count. Got him looking. That curveball went from not quite close to hitting him, but maybe close to hitting the knob of the bat to well in the zone. He's Wigginton now. Strike 1. Keep an eye on him. Don't let him get comfy there. That's a high hopper. Lowell throws it over to first. Get the 1 out there, but advances their runner to scoring position. That's the first one tonight for them. Swisher now. Ball 1 just went far inside. Ball 2. 3-0. That was a lucky strike, to be perfectly honest. 3-1. Got him looking on that 3-2. Payoff pitch. Hits it hard. Lowell with a dive. And he just saved a run of his own right there. So they saved a run. Well, easily saved a run, and Lowell saves a run. Rangers are 0 for 3. That's through 4 innings. Both teams are still tied at 0. Top of the 5th coming up, and it's the top of the Jays lineup. Rich Aurelia, who is 0 for 2, leading off. It's the first pitch he sees. That's going into the stands foul. So we've started making pretty good contact, but it's just a matter of getting the ball to hit the ground first. Curveball in the dirt. I didn't mean it like that. 1-1. Two-seamer. Try to jam him high and in. Ball 2. It's 2-1 count. He gets a hold of that two-seamer, and it just goes foul. Couldn't keep that in fair play. It's a 2-2 count of Rich Aurelia now. It's going to be a payoff pitch. Low splitter. Didn't get him. 3-2 to Rich Aurelia. And he smokes that. That's going to the center right gap. One bounce off the wall. And even with Patterson's arm, he's going to get there, and Rich Aurelia has the first extra base hit of the night for Toronto. For no outs, here's Durham. First pitch he sees, Aurelia go back to second, and they get the easy out at first. Man on second, excuse me, one away. Here's Berkman, 507.93. It's that first pitch. Aurelia go back to second again. That's 2 away. So, Rios, just be patient here. Take a look, he's approaching pitch 60, he's coming across the plate. He has not thrown one mistake yet. Strike one on a high slider. What's his mood? Oh, speak of the devil, I just want to check his mood. He's good, so he's above average. Rios hits that to center, and Patterson literally did not move. He just had his glove there from the time the animation started. Jays are now 0 for 7 through 5. Bottom of the 5th coming up. 6, 7, 8, part of the Rangers lineup. Here's A.J. Pierzynski. Ball 1 just missed the bottom corner. 1-0. Got him swinging on that curve for strike 1. Hits that. That's going to shallow center, just a bit off to the left, but Grandy fields it. That's their 4th hit, and that's a leadoff single. It's Pierzynski. Here's Patterson, strike 1. Almost jammed him on that curveball, but he missed it. 0-2. Got him on 3 pitches. Great strikeout for Halladay. Here's Easley. Strike 1, missed the 4-seamer. 1-0. 0-1, I should say. It's 0-2. Third pitch of the at-bat. The game really slowed down for that. Got him swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts. Here's Pagan. Strike 1. That was a really low pitch. I'm surprised he actually swung at that. There's the curve. 0-2. Halladay just threw an immaculate inning to the next 3 batters after giving up the hit. Fortunately not the immaculate inning, but hey, I'll take 3 strikeouts in a row any day. Top of the 6th coming up, 0 for 7 opposed to 0 for 4. 5, 6, 7 part of the lineup again. I think we got to start being patient. We got to see if we can make something happen here. We're getting shut out through 5. Strike 1, slider caught the bottom right corner. 0-1. SIFB high and up. 1-1. Fouls that one off. It's 1-2 count. In the dirt, 2-2. Laid off of that one, just below the zone, 3-2. It's going to be a payoff pitch to Ryan Braun, was a factor of 3. Missed the curve, but hit the meshing first before Pierzynski could make a play on it. It's going to be another payoff pitch. Let that one go by. Went down looking. That was a favorable call as a strike, but didn't want to risk it. There's Lowell now. First pitch is a high cutter. Strike 1. Curveball in the other batter's box. 1-1. And he gets that into play. Easily moved back. Gets it. Over to first. 2 away. Next up, here's Luke Scott. 2 for 2 with 2 singles. 2-seamer. That could have been strike 1, but instead it's ball 1. 1-0. Scott pushes that over. Vizquel has it. Over to first. That's the end of the inning. So, We didn't get a hit in that inning. That might be honestly be the first inning we didn't get a hit in. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the top of the lineup, so it's going to be Halladay's 3rd time through it. It's the 6th inning. 7 strikeouts. That is a number I didn't expect to see. Stewart hits that first pitch to Lowell. Over to first. 1 away. Here's Vizcal. 2.95, 5.54. I'm surprised he even has 5 home runs. He's certainly not a power guy. That was hit pretty much right in front of them. Luduca threw him out to first, 2 away. Here's Edgar Renteria. Strike 1 on the curve. Ball 1, try to get him biting on that. Too low, 1-1 count. 1-2. Here is the 1-2 count. Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8 for Halladay through 6 innings. And this is one heck of a pitcher's duel we got going on. Jays are 0 for 7. Rangers are 0 for 4. Top of the 7th coming up. Paulo Duca leading off in the 8th spot. I think we got to choose our swings carefully here because it might be that the last time our heart of the lineup can come through is this inning or the 8th. It's a quick 1-1 count to Luduca. Wins only a factor of 1 now. 2-1. There's the 2-1. Luduca got him jammed there. That's going a swisher just behind first base. 1 away. Here's Granderson, 0 for 2 of 2 grounders. Because the hand will give him 1 power swing here. And he smokes that slider to dead center. Is it out of reach of Patterson? He ran back and got it. That was a great contact by Grandy, but not enough. Here's Aurelia, 1 for 3 with a double. Only extra base hit we have tonight. Strike 1 on the splitter. He's getting tired. SIFB in the dirt, 1-1. Just caught the corner with that cutter, 1-2. And what the heck happened there? I don't know what kind of swing that was and how that happened, but it's popped up for the final out of the inning. That was a quick transition to the 7th inning stretch. Let's go ahead. You know what? I don't have water, but I have some peach tea here. I'll just have maybe, you know, a sip of this, pinky out because it's tea. We'll go over the game. The Jays are not coming up clutch. Like, we're 0 for 7. We have a hit pretty much once every inning. We're not making anything of it. And really, if Lowell didn't make that play, we'd be losing in this effort right now. We're lucky Doc struck so many out, kept them to only 4 hits through 6 innings, but he might falter. We got to remember, it's 1, 2, streak, 3 strikes are out, excuse me, at the old ball game at the Rangers Ballpark in Arlington, home of the Texas Rangers. Because remember, there's times where I kept Halladay in the game when he just, you know, maybe I should have taken him out a little earlier. 4, 5, 6, part of the Rangers lineup. Wigginton takes strike 1 on the cutter. Halladay's ERA is now under 2. Oh, that was a generous call. I think that could have been ball 1, but 0-2. Another strikeout on that curveball. They just don't see it coming. Here's Swisher now. Strike 1, low 2-seamer. Curve, 0-2. Here's the 0-2, only 1 out. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. Is that strikeout 10? That was 10 strikeouts now for Halladay. Here's Pierzynski. Strike 1 on the 2-seamer. Oh, that was a good call there. That was one heck of a sinker there. 0-2. Another 3-pitch strikeout. Was that an immaculate inning? I wasn't even really paying attention. But Halladay keeps that up. He's just going to keep wheeling and dealing. Top of the 8th, it's the 2-3-4, part of the Jays lineup. They're keeping Zambrano in. Here's Durham. Durham hits that down the line. Will it stay fair? Went foul. That had the makings of a home run right there. Tell you what, unless it's a mistake, take this next one. That was a mistake. That's going to deep center left. Will it have enough on it? It's going. It's going. Stayed in the park, but Durham will get himself to second base. So we have a runner in scoring position. No outs. They're keeping him in to face Lance Berkman. Berkman, will it stay fair? Went foul. That had one heck of an arc on it. So I'll tell you what, let's just calm down. Let's just be patient. That one's way out of there. 2-seamer for ball 1. He's gassed. Berkman hits that there to left. And it's down. I thought Stewart might be able to run it down. We're going to have runners on the corners here. None away. They're thinking Zambrano out. He pitched brilliantly, all things considered. Gave him 9 hits, but still got the shutout going. Here's Folk. And it's Rios. I think, do we bring in Frank Thomas? Rios is hitless. I think we do. This is the time, even Thomas, all we need is a sac fly, because he had a pinch hit home. Well, not a pinch hit, but we pinch hit for him, and he got a homer his second time around the last game. So let's see how they approach him. And they approach him with a high changeup. That's no doubt getting a run in, and it makes it there. Pinch hit, 3-run bomb by Frank Thomas. That was the right call to make, and this game has been broken open. 3-0 Blue Jays. It's home run number 15 for him on the season. 3-0. Here's Braun. Now, it's not batting practice yet. It's still only the 8th inning. We got to remember to keep it calm here. Strike 1 from Folk. Ball 1, the splitter. Braun hits that over to right field for a base hit. Pagan stays well in front of it. Braun's got himself a base hit. He's on first, none away. Here's Lowell, 0 for 3. He pulls that one. That's going to deep center. It's going to be out of Patterson's reach. Will it make it there? We own Folk right now, I'm telling you guys. 2-run bomb for Lowell, home run number 64 on the season. That's what, RBI 158, no, 148 as he crosses the plate. Unintentional rhyme, but now it's 5-0. It is now batting practice. Another 5-run inning for our hitting. Last time it was the 10th, this time it was the 8th. Here's O'Flaherty. Skyer, 2 for 3. You can swing however you feel like. They're bringing the lefty to face you. Strike 1, high 4-seamer. 0-1. Another high 4-seamer. It's an 0-2 count. And that was hit off the fat part of the bat, but it will fall for Scott's 3rd base hit of the night. Here's Loduca, 1 for 3. When is also a factor of 3. Ball 1. And he pushes that. He got a pretty good hit on it, but it's going foul. Maybe not quite a home run ball there. 1-1. And he lines that. Will it stay fair? Just went foul. That first baseline, it's been avoided like it has the cooties all day. They're keeping an eye on first base. It's still a 1-2 count. And that got Scott jammed, or Loduca jammed. At second, throw over to first. Loduca safe. So 1 out, still a man on first. Here's Granderson. He hits that first pitch. Nice jump by Wigginton. Granderson now 0 for 4. And this is going to bring the top of our lineup for, what, the 5th time? Yes, it is. That wasn't that bad of a hit, all things considered, but good defensive play. Of course, Loduca remains. Is Aurelia with a double tonight. Ball 1 high and inside, 1-0. And he got that out of the low part of the plate. Patterson ran it down, and he caught it again. It's another fly ball, but look at that. This game is wide open. 5-run 8th inning for the Jays. We're 5 for 13, while they're 0 for 4. Halladay is 6 outs away. 11 strikeouts. I just happened to take a look at some records before the game. The most record for, I think, any pitcher in the AL. A tie, and it's Oz with 15. 1 away. Oh, look, I love when that happens. That gives me such a good vote of confidence. Here's Easley. Oh, are you kidding me, man? Cool. Alright, whatever. Hey, you know what, Halladay? Look, they have to fire off fireworks because they got run off you. That was 1 run short of the funny number. That's a solo shot. Hey, you know what, with that ERA, maybe 1 was bound to come sooner rather than later. It's now 5-1. It is no longer batting practice. I just want to check his ERA. It's right at 2. Strike 1. That's hit down the line. That's going foul. Try again, striking out on that. Instead, it's foul back. Here's the 0-2. That's it toward shortstop. Aurelia over to first. He might beat it out. He just barely got it. 2 away. They wanted Lowell to make that play. I said, no, that's Aurelia. He throws it over. Man, just a half step away. Here's the top of the lineup for the Rangers for the 4th time. Shannon Stewart. He hits that first pitch, hit it well. Nice jump by Scott. That ends the inning. Great defensive play. So they get 1 run on 1 hit. They're 1 for 5, opposed to our 5 for 13. Top of the 9th, 2, 3, 4, part of the lineup. I just remembered I never took Thomas out. Sometimes we have happy accidents, right? Here's Durham in the hunt for a cycle now. He swings at that first pitch with the win. It's going to get a lot on it, but not nearly enough. Pagan catches it, 1 away. Here's Berkman, 3 for 4, 3 singles. Hits that hard. That's going for a base hit out of reach of Easley. I'm surprised. Berkman with another single. Man on first, 1 away. Here's Thomas with a 3-run shot so far tonight. Let's see what he does here. That's going to dead center. That's go, and look at that. 2 home runs in a row for Frank Thomas. What do you know? Keeping in him was certainly a happy accident because now it's batting practice again. And it's 7-1 Blue Jays. Man, what was it, just yesterday? I feel like I might have mentioned this, but was it Bowden Francis? Mentioned this in the previous game. Bowden Francis literally had a no-hitter going through 8 innings, gave up a leadoff home run, so they took him out, and then the Jays gave up like 6 runs in that inning. Because I went to the game on Monday, the Mets and the Jays, because, you know, I'm a Mets fan. But I was thinking, should I go, like, because I didn't know my school schedule at that time, so, like, should I just go for Wednesday? It's earlier start time. I'd rather, like, honestly go later. Because there's no, like, well, there's traffic at night on the way back. That's going to be caught by Patterson for the final out, but dude, that would have been the thing. Like, I would have been wearing, you know, my Piazza jersey, and I would have been like, huh, I suddenly really don't feel like cheering because it's like that's the way it ends. But here's Roy Halladay, 3 outs away from the complete game, and a home run short of the shutout. Strike 1 of this Cals, the 2-3-4 part of the lineup. That's hit to short, a shortstop to another. Aurelia over to first, 1 away. Here's Edgar Renteria. Strike 1 on the fastball. The 0-1. Got him swinging on that sinker. 0-2. He got a good piece of it. That's going to right field. Oh, Christ, it's Thomas. Oh, my God, he caught it. You know what? Let's just keep him in there. Why not? Let's keep him in there. Here's Wigginton now. Strike 1. And that's an easy pop-up. Aurelia is right there. And that is the ball game. Halladay with another complete game on the season. Shane Measley got that solo shot, but a 7-1 win. We'll take it. And what a game for both sides pitching. You got to give credit to Zambrano, all things considered. Highlights are at the top of the 8th. And yet that was the 2-run shot by Lowell. So who home run for us? Thomas had 2, and Lowell had the other one. Bottom of the 8th, that was the solo. Man, he just got that. You know, at least Halladay's ERA just keeps getting lower and lower. That's what we want. Top of the 9th. And that was Thomas's 2-run bomb. So 5 RBIs tonight for Thomas. And I can't believe we actually kept him in right field. Bottom of the 9th. That's hit. Yep, Aurelia easy. Didn't even leave the infield. Player of the game, of course, it's Halladay. Complete game, only 5 hits allowed. You take away that solo shot, it's 4-hit shutout. And then Thomas, of course, broke the game open with that 3-run bomb and hit another 2-run homer. So, yeah, all things considered, you look at that stat line, you think we had a pretty good hitting day. I mean, we're just below 500. 7 for 15, but man, that was, once again, another close game, but then we had a 5-run rally that broke it wide open. Thankfully, this one came into an earlier time. Halladay, 18-0 on the season, of course. Zambrano, 7-10. He really didn't deserve that. They probably should have taken him out, maybe even after the first hit given up. But he had, I think 2 earned runs. The third would have gone to Folk off that Frank Thomas blast. Easily his 19th home run, but for the Jays, Lowell has 64. Thomas has 15 and 16. Thomas comes off the bench, and he's 3 home runs short of what an everyday starter has on the Rangers. Let's look at our stats here. Rios and Granderson both win hit lists. 2 home runs for Thomas, of course, yep. So he also had a lot of hits. So Berkman, so Aurelia had 1, he had the double. Durham, 2 had multiple. Durham, Berkman, Thomas, and Scott. And it seems like and we just reached 500 home runs on the season. Look at that. Then Halladay, yep, 80 pitches it took him, 11 strikeouts, the 1 earned run, 1.98 ERA. It's not, he's still like a whole run extra, pretty much, give or take, than odds, but that's what we like to see. 80 pitches there. That, like, man, and it's like the animation, too, you just see that home run go over. That's going to do it for this game, though. We'll take a look at the points we get, look around the league. I'm curious, let's just look at, like, so, Loduca. Things went up. Alright. And he threw out a couple runners, too. 686, a little shy of 700. That's good. Alright, let's see. So, Rays lost. Yankees won. Red Sox lost. Orioles won. 2-2. Alright, that's really kind of what you gotta expect. So we went 7-1. Who scored more than us? The Mets, which is very surprising. They're in a hitter-friendly park, though. White Sox, that will never be said in reality. Like, at least it's going on right now. The terrible White Sox in real life. Twins, Diamondbacks, and Orioles. And then, Nationals, actually. I skipped over them, my mistake. And the Royals, and they lost. Well, that's going to do it for the game. So let's go ahead and move along here. We have one more game against the Texas Rangers. Then we're heading right back to Rogers Center to face the Oakland A's. We still have all September. So that's 110 on the season. And that was a strong win thanks to Roy Halladay. We're going to have Oz on the mound next time. We'll see who he's facing in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you for the finale of this series against Texas.